I don't know who makes the rules for forfeitures, but I do know who makes the rules for the quarantines, and that's the State Department of Health, and they have my full support on what they've been able to do. Just to put things in perspective, Hunter, there have been some individual schools and some individual teams, whether it's football teams or otherwise, that have been quarantined and therefore games haven't been able to take place. That, by the way, has been true in Major League Baseball. It's been true in the NFL. I think the Tennessee Titans have their entire complex shut down right now. And these are football franchises that have basically unlimited resources and daily testing, and they're still dealing with it. So that is not unusual. To put things in perspective, Dr. Dobbs said earlier we have 4,600 kids total that are in quarantine right now. That's somewhere in the neighborhood of 1 to 1.5% of all the kids in Mississippi's K through 12 institutions. I would argue that's a pretty good number. And if we had significantly fewer kids in quarantine, I'd be worried that our administrators were not being diligent about identifying cases and isolating those who had been close to them. But as we have seen, that is not the case. Our administrators, and I give them great credit, by the way. None of this is easy for those of us sitting at this table. This is not exactly how 2020 was expected to go, but it's certainly not easy for our school administrators, for our teachers, our principals, and I just commend them for having stepped up and made really hard decisions. But the thing that is great about the hard decisions they've made is that a large number of Mississippi kids are in the classroom learning today, including my kids in week 9. And that's because of a lot of great people in Mississippi understanding that kids learn infinitely better when they're sitting in a classroom. And so for all those districts out there, we're 2 months in. This is the end of September. The Corinth schools actually that started first, and we had issues, as we know, that we had to work through. They started at a time when the numbers were 3 times higher statewide, and now they're at fall break. Having made it through with challenges, but having made it through, and I think more and more of our kids need to be getting into the classroom.
Yeah, and I'll just say, as far as like the quarantine issue, I really would commend the schools, especially for the football and sports stuff, because it's a hard decision. They get a lot of pushback, but they have the best interests of the kids at heart, and it's really been great to see. Where we're seeing transmission, so what's closing the schools? Or I say they're going virtual, they're not closing. Still, a lot of it's social stuff. And if you're a parent and you're condoning social events with high school and a high school has to close, you should be ashamed of yourself, right? And some of it's going to be unstructured settings that are going to be higher risk, like sports and stuff like that. But in the structured classroom, we think that there is very little, if any, transmission really going on when kids are masked and separated, even if it's not a full 6 feet. It's really going to be these other environments where people are going to be maskless or, sort of bumping into each other. So, I think it's been a great success. And then with our priority of educating kids, I think being able to quarantine kids who are high risk and stop those waves of transmission has been a real key to the success we've seen so far.